Alright, another chapter in Sick Wall's quest to actually voice videos while sick. Voice 1, and it's Teemo. Yes, you already saw that one clip from Teemo a little bit ago. Voice 2, so here's the full game. And yes, I know you guys kind of get sick of me playing Teemo sometimes, but how is it fun to play against people you just hate? I hate Riven. Stupid champion. So I had the honor of fighting her at top. And I think I went full on offensive quints on this one. Or no, I think I went offense and defensive masteries and some weird ass rune build. I can't actually remember. Point stands though. What I did this game is counter Riven with my build. My first item purchases will shock you, amaze you, and then realize, holy crap, they actually, arouse you. So, Riven is pretty much secure in her dickitude, and she's just kind of running around. I don't know, she does this thing where she lets me auto-attack her, and then I dodge, I shield it with my E, and then she takes poison damage. Her shield was nerfed, so now she takes more damage than she should be. With that in mind, she's kind of like just taking free damage, and I'm kind of forcing her out. Pew pew, you see? Like, that's half your health. Lee Sin comes in, they start all trying to be badass. I'm like, fuck it, bitch, I'm gonna take you down with me. And I send her to hell with me. Now, my first purchase, what is it? It's actually, yeah, it's a chain vest. I am going to build myself as Teemo, so I can deal more, I can resist Riven's damage. Look, she's like, I can kick your ass. And then, nope, my passive toxicity and my blind shot destroy you. And she starts to do that whole laugh spam. And then I just shoot back at her. Oh, yeah, you healed yourself with potions. Yeah, that's great. You know what? I'm going to just shoot you again. And then you're going to be having to heal most yourself with potions. Once I get my mushrooms, shit gets fun. I play some defensively, so as this bitch tries to jump on me, she dies. So defensive Teemo. I shoot at Riven. Yeah, pew 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 pew. Don't worry, I think that's the sound of water boiling or something. So yeah, it's a kettle. Yes, I'm English stuff. Anyways, these mushrooms are all gonna have to actually come and play very soon. Except that one. That one just died. Fuck that mushroom. In comes Riven. She takes like a fourth of her health and damage. Then she spams laugh again for some reason. It's like, you're not winning, bitch. Alright, so mushroom spam. I know she saw that one, so they should probably be wary if they were to jump me. See, half her health is gone. She's just kind of letting me shoot at her. And then I just murder her. It's like, the hell, you're testing Teemo's patience. Alright, now that I know Lee Sin is dead, I push top relentlessly. So, believe it or not, one of the best things about Teemo is his build versatility. You could build him in almost any jack fucking way, and he will make that build work. I'm building right now the Iceborne Gauntlet, and some people may go, why'd you build that instead of Rylai's? Well, you know why? Because not only will this give me armor and the sheen component, but I will also pretty much get cooldown reduction and get a range slow, which is great to apply to Riven just to discourage her from even doing anything. Lee Sin kills me here, but not without stepping on like a million fucking mushrooms. Funny, by the way, his name is Lee Family. Kind of sounds funny. Anyway, I go home and I'm going to buy myself the Haunting Guys Leandri's combo. As you can see, it's like I just shoot the hell out of Riven. She can't really fight me anymore at this point. The combined armor, slow, and dodge is just going to get to her. Look at her, I just took half her health by just shooting her at her randomly. Ew, pew. And I'm just pushing at this tower, wanting to attract aggro. And of course, I use my body to defend my mushrooms, because I'd rather use my mushrooms to defend myself. And by the way, just because I am Teemo and I have mushrooms that I could use as wards, does not mean I should not buy wards. They make it easier to spot champions that are getting closer, and champions can't do any wall tricks to avoid them. Wards. So, Riven comes back in, takes another chunk of health, and it's obvious he's trying to farm her golems and shit, but it doesn't matter, this tower's gone! And now I'm gonna send her back home. Karma comes in, Riven jumps in, and she dies like a bitch. So, yeah, I bet she's mad about that. Alright, Karma, hits a mushroom and decides to give up. And of course, everyone should, because I'm Teemo. I go home and buy my Haunting Guys. I think they have Insta-Buy Leandri's. No. I buy sorcerer's shoes and haunting guys. Magic penetration. Reasoning for that is Teemo's base stats plus his mushrooms deal quite a bit of damage without having to require AP. So, right now, I am just going to split push top. There's nothing anyone can freaking do, so, like, here though, sadly, the golem suicides and destroys one of my mushrooms, like, dick. I put a mushroom at red, because it's going to spawn soon, and I hope to catch somebody there. Most normally, this Lee Sin who just stole my blue cam. Look at it. He hits it, then he drags it out to the bush. Come on, drag it. Bam! There we go. That makes it easy kill. So we get red buff on our team. On the wrong person, but we get red buff either way. Riven is here trying to hide, trying to be badass. I have a blind, so half her damage is already gone. And then she just pretty much gets massacred by everybody there. Like, yeah, Riven, another death. Good job. So, yeah, for Teemo, I feel actually counters Riven. As much as I've lost to her before, if you play your cards right and you build Teemo, of course you'll do well. So, yeah, you've seen me build AD Teemo with Blade of the Rune King and Infinity Edge and stuff. You've seen me build on hit Teemo with similar build and Wit's End and shit. You've seen me build AP Teemo. You've seen me build Hybrid Teemo. You've seen me build Tank Teemo. I have built all kinds of Teemos, and you all understand that I enjoy versatility. And Teemo is one of those champions you just love to play, but you hate playing against. So right now, this is torture for several people in this game. Hell, maybe some of the teammates I have hate playing with Teemo, so that's probably just, equally truthful. So here we destroy the enemy team, killing 3 of them, and now pushing for the tower. Gragas almost dies. For some reason, he decides to take a bunch of damage, and I set out my mushrooms in a weird little location there in mid. Hopefully someone's stepping them to kill. And yeah, don't question why I set them up twice right there. It was a mistake. Either way, I go in, I blindly sin, he can't kill me before he dies. Caitlyn kills me, but, at least I get an assist on the Lee Sin Death. Yay. You stepped on a mushroom, bitch-ass motherfucker. Alright, so 1 for 1, it's fair, My Kha'Zix is fed up the fucking ass, so he will tear people to pieces. Boom! Mushroom hits. Kha'Zix goes back in and destroys Karma, and then she just runs out. That is pretty much Kha'Zix in a nutshell. Riven here is doing confusing things. I come in, I slow Caitlyn, and I'm able to chase her down and try to kill her, but no, Lee Sin, you bastard blocks shit. They blocked my They block me. I put some more mushrooms. I hang around a little bit, and then I go home. But they step on a mushroom. All 4 get hit. Kha'Zix sits there. He jumps in, kills Nidalee, jumps in, kills Caitlyn, and bam! 2 kills. And I get an assist for both of them. Ain't that so nice? So, I buy my Moralnomicon. Not really any reason. I just wanted the cooldown reduction, and I guess a little bit of AP it gives me. Riven tries to show up top, and I chunk her for more than half her health, and she's going home. I think this Riven basically does not even exist in this game anymore. I wonder if she got yelled at her teammates. Hopefully for picking Riven. I picked Teemo specifically to counter this enemy team. Look at them. They do have some mobility, but they have a lot of hard engage. And if anything, Teemo preys on people who hard engage. Here you could see me just murder Caitlyn because fuck her. It's like she stepped on a mushroom and I decided I needed her soul. So, hooray for Teemo. Yeah, okay. I know, weird ass commentary, but it's Teemo. It deserves it. And this game is kind of just it's funny as fuck. It's Teemo. Take this, Lee Sin. Tap. Pew, pew. I think he stole it. I don't even know. Kha'Zix jumps in. He gets kicked out. He gets killed, and then they killed him. And now they're coming for me. Now I gotta run. Step on all my mushrooms. And I die. And then they stepped on like 2 mushrooms. The rest of my team comes in. I get assists for this, which is makes it all great. Yay! Teemo assists. All right. I get kills. Oh no, they come in, they jump her. In comes Nidalee. Nidalee picks up, I think, a Jinx kill? No, Jinx picks up the Nidalee kill. Thresh goes in. I think he's only 8th. Thresh is the one who sacrificed his life for Broitude, and then Gragas dies. Not without Lee Sin hitting a mushroom and failing like a jerk again. So now I'm building Death Cap. I just beeline straight for the Caitlyn. I have my blue. I'm going to tag her, and she's going to get her little blue aids. Boom, slow, time to die. Lee Sin comes in, he kicks me, he jumps in, I put a mushroom on top of me, and it explodes. Then I put another mushroom, and he gets poisoned, he gets shroomed and everything, and then he drops. Same thing with Caitlyn, she dies before she can kill me. So there we go, we got 2 kills, and then, out of nowhere, well, I don't know, in front of me, Karma. She tries to get a kill on me. She gets so close to doing so. Then Kha'Zix comes in and finishes her off. Maybe I could have kited her if I lured her to my mushroom. And then we kill Riven again. So it's kind of like, you know, a fucking massacre right now. It's lovely. I go home, buy my death cap, and I go push down bed. You know, this kind of sucks that the enemy team has absolutely no way to control my mushrooms, because, you know, Riot still has yet to buff anything I can give mushrooms any sight. Riot could probably just make mushrooms visible after a certain lot of time. That could be a good nerf to them. I mean, they're invisible for 2-3 minutes, and then for the rest of the time they're up, they're visible. Just make it so. I mean, what do you think? That should be the question today. How should Riot approach the stealth problem? Alright, so, Karma gets caught, you know, she burns a flash, shit goes down. I'm gonna go back and set up mushrooms everywhere. Actually, no, right after we kill Lee Sin. Fucking you, Lee Sin. Kha'Zix dies though, so our offense plummeted as a result. And now we are forced to go back, but we have plenty of mushrooms to give us a wall between the enemy team and us. Alright, so... mushroom time. I place poop mushrooms everywhere. The enemy team knows they're there, but they actually somehow avoid stepping on the majority of them. And by avoid, I mean they step on absolutely every single one of them and take a shitload of damage, and that discourages them from going forward. Gragas goes in and gives up his life for no reason. Great. It should be for Teemo. All lives go to Teemo. Karma steps on another mushroom, gets discouraged from continuing the fight. Alright, go in and I start setting up mushrooms everywhere to annoy the living shit out of people. This is more minion deterrence than anything else, so I can give my teammates time to respawn. I go in, I get CC locked, almost CC locked, and I go home. Alright. They step on a mushroom, they get once again discouraged to do anything. Thresh is here, hanging out, about to die. I go home. Oh, do I go home? No. I put mushrooms down, then I go home. Alright, back to the middle. I put some mushrooms down, of course. Mushroom down, and then a mushroom down. I'm setting it up for a future fight, which if you saw the previous Teemo video, you would know what it is. I got chucked by a spear and that hurts, so I gotta go home. I set up another mushroom there, and that's kind of enough, you know, for the fight. If a fight breaks out in middle, then we're gonna have an advantage. We will have the advantage. Go back down mid. I shoot Teemo, I shoot Lee Sin a little bit. I put 2 mushrooms here. Hopefully they will be popped whether a fight will break out. We get chunked like hell, so the enemy team decides, this is our chance for victory. And then they step on 1 mushroom, 2 mushroom, 3 mushroom, 4 mushrooms, and then 5 mushrooms. And they get it applied to multiple people. And now here, Jinx is able to start cleaning the fuck up. We lost 2 team members, including yours truly, but the rest of the team gets slaughtered on the enemy's side, and I get an assist on every single one. I love my mushrooms. With that in mind, my teammates are going to get another tower, and then they're going to try for an inhibitor, and then for whatever reason, Caitlyn decides to get very close and die. So, it's an ace. My teammates not getting the inhibitor is questionable, but we're in the lead. I don't care. Alright, you can see I built Wit's End, which, to be honest, I regret at this point because it ended up being rather useless. I couldn't get Nash's Tooth because I'd be pretty much at max cooldown reduction. Right, the enemy team all steps on my mushrooms. Y'all get to reply to 4 people. We goes gung-ho for Lee Sin. He survives, surprisingly. Then we go straight for Riven and try to destroy her. She gets slow, she gets poisoned, she gets AIDS. She gets killed. Alright, so now it's a 4v5. We set up for Baron. I set up some mushrooms to defend Baron. We destroyed it in record time. Lee Sin tries to steal it, sadly, just by throwing a hot dog in and nothing else. And then we catch Lee Sin. He gets slowed and then he gets blown up. So there we go. We got another kill and we got a lead. Now we can push. The inhibitor is deadly exposed and it's destroyed now. I set up some mushrooms in between us and the minions. Just in case, once again, the enemy team decides to engage and we deter them. Like right here, Nidalee tried following and then she gets hit a mushroom and then she just decided, no more, no mas. Caitlyn is a little too far from us, and those who try to jump her, and she gets, she survives narrowly. Kha'Zix goes in, slaughters 2 people, then slaughters 3 people, and he has Guardian Angel, so he doesn't really care. When will Kha'Zix be nerfed? That could be a second question of the day, because Holy Mother of God, he's pretty fucking crazy. Riven goes in, I die, but not without leaving my legacy of poisonous mushrooms everywhere. Kha'Zix dies, but he's got a Guardian Angel. But either way, despite my death, the enemy team gets aced, and we pretty much win. Hooray for Teemo, the King of Gods, or the God of Gods, or the creator of the universe and everything below it. All hail the mighty Satan. And that's laundry. No, that's a refrigerator. Anyways, Kha'Zix decides to almost die. He survives narrowly. But yeah, fuck everybody, because I am the God Teemo. Hooray.